I think I have hit Grass Shack Campground, and there's flowing water. Good morning on day 9. Today I only have 12 miles, but here's how you force yourself out of bed. I'm sinking. I found this is the easiest way to deflate it quickly is to just lay on it. Just kind of push down with your whole body. And then once most of it comes out, time to roll it up and get going. Saying goodbye to my wonderful campsite, impromptu campsite for the night. I only got poked by those thorny bushes once. It's not bad. And last night while I was eating dinner, some car pulled up playing music and I heard a bunch of voices like teenagers, and they like tested this road out and they decided not to go. I think it was a sedan just from the sound of the motor. But then they ran way down this road and then they all got out. A bunch of them were like, I don't know what they were saying. Some female voices saying, let's park the car here. I don't know what they were up to, but I think they were going to park it here, but then they saw it looked like a homeless guy was sleeping here, so they decided to move down. That's my guess anyway. Here we go along the PCT. Man, I love these little bridges, so I don't have to touch any gates and stuff. So today is a 12.6 mile day. There's a water source at 3 and then at the campsite. I will be entering Saguaro National Park and actually staying at the first campsite, Grass Shack Campground. And yeah, there's water there. I'm not sure exactly how we go about grabbing a spot. I don't know. I got it on my phone. So, and they did send me an email confirming my reservation just recently again. So I'm heading that way. I didn't want to go up to Manning Camp because it's about 3,000 feet higher, and I didn't want to sleep cold as well as climb at the end of the day. I prefer to climb in the morning or break it up a little. That way you climb a little bit at night, camp, and then you do the rest of the climb early in the morning, which this will be. So it's perfect for me. So it's a short day, 12.6. So I'm going to try to edit videos today, and then tomorrow I'm just going to try to hike as much as I can, up and over and as far as I can. I was considering doing a zero at Oracle, but I don't know if there are any places to stay there. There's a inn there, but it's closed because of the pandemic. I'm not sure if I'll just do an in and out, maybe try to get a ride to another hotel again. I don't know. Finding places to stay on this trail has been harder, maybe. There just aren't as many because there aren't as many hikers going through, and the towns are smaller. But we'll see. Yeah, yesterday I went to sleep early actually because I went to sleep past midnight the day before and I was tired. And I knew it was going to happen because it's happened to me before. The moon's been getting more and more full every day. It's still not completely full. I woke up and it was so bright in the tent. I was like, oh God, I gotta start pouring water in my oatmeal. I gotta get ready to go. Well, I pulled out my phone and it was 2 o'clock. Right there, it's like, ding, damn it, moon. Went back to sleep. It's hard to tell when it's daylight. You have to like look out the flaps and look at the sky, not just look at your tent color. Because that moon just makes it so bright. You think it's just before sunrise. Oh man, look at this little barrel cactus with light, morning light. Cool. As we head towards Saguaro National Park, I figure it's a good time to tell you why I did not bring my drone. I have the DJI Mavic Air 2. It is not the lightest. I would have had to bring the drone, which costs about £1. It weighs about £1 in itself. And I was hoping I could fly at short distances with just the app. But no, I have to use the controller, and which also weighs good 10 ounces by itself because it's basically a big battery bank. And then I thought, oh yeah, I could just plug the drone into a USB charging cable, right? And it'll charge the battery. But unfortunately, the battery does not charge if you plug the drone into a charger. You have to use the external battery charger, which is also another 6 ounces or so. So basically, it would have come to about a pound of extra weight. And I'm kind of rough on my stuff. I probably would have broken the drone. Without a hard case, it's easy to damage parts of it. And especially with having to carry 6-7 days of food, maybe at some points, and carrying maybe up to 6 liters of water. And usually when I do that, I put a couple liters inside the pack, and I figured it just wasn't worth it. There are a lot of places you can't fly it as well, like wilderness areas. In fact, in the beginning, you couldn't fly it pretty much until close to Patagonia, because outside of the Miller Peak Wilderness, it was actually a restricted flying area. So you can't fly it because of the military operations there. And now here, right here, I think you can fly it. But now we're going to head into the national park. And I don't know, largely it was the weight. 2 pounds extra. That's basically a liter of water more you can carry all the time. So I opted not to bring it. Also, for daily vlogs, it's more burdensome to have multiple sources of media. You have to combine them all together. And having fewer makes for easier, more efficient editing, really. So now I'm just using my Sony a6600 and my Samsung S21. I feel like I've gone back a step in vlogging because I'm using my smartphone to get like most people do in the beginning when they start. But I think the quality's gone up enough that it's viable again. But that's the story with the drone. Mr. Drone will get a lot more flying time in when I get back, because I do have my commercial drone flying license, so I can go willy-nilly within the laws and not feel like the FAA will ever come knocking at my door. I didn't think we were close to any roads. I guess there's one down there, but there's a little jug down there. It's a really sandy road down there. I will leave that one alone and maybe find some other one. There's all kinds of birds singing. There's even a rabbit down there. This is the 3rd rabbit I've seen today. There's all kinds of wildlife out here. I've seen 5 rabbits now, and they're just way too quick for me. I can't pull the camera out quickly enough. And they always run up into the sun, so I can't see them as well. I'm hoping to catch one as I walk, but they're just too fast and they get away. But 5 of them so far. I mean, yeah, no snakes are out yet that I've seen, but they're coming. And there are plenty of bunnies to eat. 5 in just within 0.2 miles easily. The bunnies hide in a prickly pear cactus. Where'd he go? He's around here somewhere. The national park is coming up, and they say there's some campsites here right before, and there's a good one here. Because there's no dispersed camping within the park itself. There's another one, good one there, another good one back there. Actually pretty good. But once we're in, 17 miles of national park and about 4,000 feet of elevation change or ascent. But we have a permit at Grass Shack, so that is in about 9 miles. So north boundary is 17.7, so we are off. Let's take a look at the map itself here. So we are right here right now. We're gonna go all the way up to Grass Shack and then head up and out later. Micah Mountain is somewhere over here, but I'm not gonna make any ascents. I'm just gonna go for it because I'm gonna try to push as many miles as I can tomorrow morning. So that's that. Woohoo! Another national park, Saguaro National Park. I can put another sticker on my cargo box now. Here's the scale of it. It's so big. Right off the side of the trail, check out these ocotillo flowers. Super red. Another set right there. Beautiful, so red. I've been seeing more of these ocotillos with flowers and leaves. I wonder if they got a lot more precipitation here than in other places. There's another one up ahead with a really red leaf, but look how green it is. Every once in a while you get two saguaros right next to each other, casting the perfect thick shade. Thank you, you two. Gosh, look how big that is. It just goes forever. Right onto the trail. Look at that double shade. I'm at mile 129.2 in the national park, and there is water here. It's 6 miles before camp, so I'm not going to bother. I still have a liter and a half. I can make it there. But there's actually quite a bit of water, but it's all really shallow, so I don't know how long this will last. Today is February 25th, so this is how much water there is there. Quite shallow, just a few inches. here and there, and then several pools way down actually. But I wouldn't rely on it come mid-March. I don't think. I don't know if it replenishes somehow. It's been quite a bit of a climb last little bit, and there's you can actually see the water source way down there, kind of in the middle on the left. And fortunately, we got a little while to go, but we only have maybe 5.5 miles to go, and it's still 10, so we still have plenty of time to grass shack. This saguaro kind of looks like he wants a high five. Like when you were on races and marathons, you see kids out there like holding their hand up like that. I would totally give it a high five, but I can't reach that high, so sorry, I'm gonna leave him hanging. We've actually risen out of the desert high enough that there are a couple manzanita bushes here. Small, but they are here, and there's another one. We've been going up for quite a bit. It's been really rocky, and they're kind of ascent where you gotta step up steps constantly. I have to use my trekking poles for that. But if we only have a little bit more to go, maybe 1.5 miles to camp. So we're close. We're gonna get there by 2 early, I know. But 12.9 or something. Yeah, it's a short day, but I figured I'd get to camp early, edit, and relax instead of taking a break on such a short day, really. And there's water there, so yeah, can't wait. Last bit of water. Orange Mio. A little before Grass Shack Camp, there's a trail intersection, and they said there's water right before it. And look, it's very shallow though. I don't know where it's coming from. I mean, it's overflowing there and then going down to there. I can actually see a couple of small puddles, but unreliable though. I don't know. It is flowing a little bit. Yeah, it's kind of along the side of the trail there. It just keeps going up. And I don't know where it starts though, but we'll see, I guess. We're high up enough now that the manzanitas are nice and thick. And we have tree cover regularly. There is shade. Look, shade here, shade there. It's pretty amazing. I mean, there's still cacti around. But it's great having some shade. I think I have hit Grass Shack Campground. And there's flowing water right nearby, flowing really well. Looks like they have a pit toilet up there. A little tie down for horses. And let's see how big this camp is. I don't think it's going to be very big. I wonder how many people it can hold. I see they have it all numbered up. Site 2, site number 3. I saw the other way was site 1, go check out 3. It's really rough here, but there's nothing. Past this, there's no number on it, but maybe this is site 3. I mean, it's a really nice level campsite. I would take it. I may take it. Get some water right back there. It looks like there's a tent at site 1 already, so I guess site 2 or 3 for me. I've just been sitting here for the last few minutes looking at gut hooks, looking at the alternate around the closure that's coming up. It's kind of a weird alternate. It's not on gut hooks either. Gut hooks has a different alternate. And I was also looking for water and how much water you should carry along that. And it's really tough to say because there's nothing on gut hooks for it. There's a campground along the way, but they say the water is still shut off there. So only if it was on, that would make everything so much easier. But I'm just relaxing. Hasn't been a long day, but it feels like a long day. So I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna set up my tent soon once the sun gets past these trees here and get to work. So I'll talk to you later. I love these, by the way. Single spam packets. I love these. Every time I eat them, I could probably just drink Mountain Dew and eat these all the time. A little salty, I guess, but wish I had 2 per day. I only have 1 per day, so oh well. Hi, it's time to go to sleep. There's someone near me, so I'm not gonna talk too much or too loudly, but I got 3 videos edited and rendered, so it's a good afternoon. And then tomorrow morning we're gonna go up 3,000 feet and then go back down. I'm gonna try to make 20 miles for the next 3 days so we can get to Oracle early. So it's gonna be quite busy the next 3 days. And tomorrow there's also a 20-mile stretch with no water. Another 5-liter carry, I decided. But anyway, you all have a good night, and I will talk to you later here from Green Shack Campground in Saguaro National Park.